My name is Ariel Rochelle Pollard. I am currently 17 years old. I live in Moreno Valley, California, and I recently just graduated with the class of 2017 from Moreno Valley High School. Go Vikings! I have been cheering since I was about 5 years old, but I have never been in all-star cheer or like competitive cheer. I've been in more so performance and parades type cheer that are like involved with the school. So me personally, I have never been on a cheer team, not even my own high school or middle school, where tumbling was required, but I knew that that cheer was something that I wanted to do in my future. So I'm a self-taught tumbler. I'm very, very basic, but I am a fast learner. Currently, I can do a running round off back handspring and a standing front handspring. Of all my years of cheering, I have always been alternating as either a flyer or a main base. At my high school, I was always the strongest one on the team, so I was always put as the main base, whereas the girls' body types, I would say, were more fit for your strictly flyer or your strictly base. It was no in between or anything, which is what I was. I was either or, but for high school, I was mainly put at main base. I choreographed all of our high school cheer routines, so for choreography, I would say I'm a fast learner. I have learned dances at a very fast pace. I have been to dance studios in LA, so I know the pace is very, very quick and I pick up very easily. I can definitely be a helping hand to any teammate for anything, whether it's academically or personally. I feel like I'm one of those assets on the team where you can talk to me about anything and you will never have a problem with me. I'm totally drama free. I'm like a peacemaker. I just want everybody to be friends, family, happy this, happy that, and all of that. In the past, I have not been good working independently. When I am publicly speaking, I have a problem speaking in front of people I've had a problem speaking in front of people. I would always have my mom try to speak up for me, but I finally have cut that branch off of her mama tree, and I am finally becoming independent. I'm talking to you, which is actually a big step for me because it's super awkward when I'm talking to someone, more so myself, in a camera on my phone. So, baby steps. My personality would be very bright and ambitious. I see something, I want it, and I work really, really hard to get it. I've always had nicknames on the teams that I have been on, and most of them have been the same. The most famous one is Bubbles. I can see why, because I'm just like the Powerpuff Girls. Bubbles, I am very loud and outgoing, and so just naturally positive vibes flowing off of me, but sometimes the smallest things really do get to me because I know I can do better and I can be better, and it knocks me down. But then I realize that when I get knocked down, there's always going to be more room for improvement, so that's just motivation for me to get right back up and be on top. I'm very funny. I would say so myself. Everybody thinks I'm funny. If they don't, then they don't. But for the most part, everybody thinks I'm funny. There is never a dull moment with me. I'm just always full of life and energy, and that's basically what I consist of. I'm a very hard worker. I'm a very, very hard worker. When I get nervous, I do tend to ramble quite a bit. I kind of stay in a little shell to myself. But I then, out of nowhere, get a random burst of energy and confidence, and then I just go for what I want, and I see my prey and I attack it and I get it, and then I'm satisfied. I'm not a sore loser. It's we win together, we lose together. either way, we will always be a team. Nothing's going to stop us from getting back on top, which is where we need to be. When I know that there is something to improve on, I'm not going to knock myself down and be like, oh, well, I'm never going to get this or I'm never going to get that. I'm definitely going to push myself and strive to be the best person that I can be, not just be the me. My mom always gave people examples that if we are reading a novel in class and we have a test or a quiz on it on the first chapter, I can be there for Monday, miss the rest of the week, be there on Friday, and ace that test with no problem, whether I read the book first chapter or not. And I do have that intellectual thinking, like I know what's gonna happen type thing. Not sidekick, just foreshadowing, since we're being academic right now. Foreshadowing. But yeah, she would always use that example when she's telling people how smart I am, and then she gets upset when she realizes that I do not apply myself. I know that my high school transcript isn't the best because I did slack off a lot freshman year and sophomore year, and that messed with me heavily. It cost me cheering for basketball season, my freshman year of cheer, and it made me take a break halfway through sophomore year as well. So knowing that cheer is definitely something I really want to do in the future, in college, professionally, NCAA, all of that, I realized that to get there, I need to be on top of things academically first. School is always going to come first, especially in my house. School is the main priority. School will get you to go places where no school can take you. My name is Ariel Pollard, and it was a pleasure speaking with you. Hopefully, we will get in more contact soon on my recruiting process. Bye!